as you were going through the process of just doing the science and kind of scientific discovery, what did you learn about the process of how science actually happens?
I think scientific education, even somewhat through the undergraduate level, is very much, or was very much, didactic about the facts that we know. And so I think everyone goes through this period of really understanding that it is an exploration and that a lot of what we think we know will turn out to be wrong. And so I think that was, awakening we all have. What I would say is that I didn't expect perhaps the importance, there's tenacity, there's curiosity, there's hard work, there's brain power, but then there's also luck, timing, and mentorship, which I think are so important in the ultimate success that you achieve as a researcher.
Luck, you said timing, and mentorship. Okay, how did that crystallize for you, those three things?
I think just watching my cohort and watching all of us, the questions we chose, the question that we were passionate about, was that something that met with the technology readiness of the moment to solve? Like you can really care about how the brain works and how do we get from neuronal activity to cognition. But if you don't have the technology or the tools to really unlock that or to ask the questions in a well-posed way, then you're just not going to get as far as somebody, for example, that is riding on the wave of the molecular biology and genetics to answer questions about basic neurobiology. So just watching the way the passion for the questions matched with the readiness of the solutions, and watching how mentors guided students to ask those questions, not just about what they cared about, but what could be answered. I think just the range of what people achieved reflected a lot of that.
Was there a specific mentor that had an impact on you, or sort of that modeled that behavior for you?
I've been lucky to have several good mentors. I would say the other thing I've noticed is, at least at the time that I looked at it, there were key people in neuroscience, at least, that spawned whole fields. So you could look at a sort of Vernon Mountcastle, who had generations of people that came after him that really defined the field of motor neurobiology. So I think it was very clear that mentorship spawned down and created whole fields for people that were lucky enough to be in those kind of family trees.